Hi everyone, so we're going to look at how to create a simple form. Maybe you're doing giveaways. It could be anything at all. It could be where you're looking to collect any kind of details that you're asking for. And what a form like this results in is a response form that is a spreadsheet, this little spreadsheet right here, and it's all linked and everything drops into one place. So this one is going to be for team giveaways. So let's take it right from the beginning. So you're in your Google Drive, and what you're going to click on is New. Go to More down here, and a Google form. So here's our Google form. You're going to title it something like Giveaways. And the first one is going to be, let's say, email. And that's going to be a short answer on there. Then you can add another question right here, phone. Short answer in there, that's just popping in automatically. And then you want to put a list of the giveaways that you're giving. See, I'm just adding this plus button over here each time. You can put YouTube videos in here if you want. You can put images in here. There's all kinds of extra features you can do as well, but for today we're just going to do these. And you just click between the questions by clicking on the box. You can move them around if you want to. So a little movement bar will come in over here and you can move them around. Actually, it's up here now. They changed that one. You can move them around if you decide you don't like the order. There's these little dots right here. Now, let's say you have I am registering for. Now, there's two different types of buttons. There's all kinds of things you can put in here, but right now we're just looking at buttons. So checkboxes and multiple choice are the two main ones you'll generally use. Drop down can be quite kind of awkward on a phone to drop down unless you've got like 50 of them. Like for example, states, you'll see drop downs very often because you wouldn't want a whole list of boxes to check in there. So let's do check boxes. So this could be, put as much detail in there as you can, because this detail, when they check on this, will drop in against their details on the spreadsheet. And I'll show you what that result looks like too. Let's say it's movie night. You might want to put a date in there, May 1st or whatever date it is. And you can change these very easily by going into your Google Drive. So whatever links you're putting out there on social media to these forms will always update automatically. And let's add in fall pumpkins. Pumpkins. Apparently I can't spell pumpkins. There we go. And they can check on that too. Now, the difference between checkboxes and buttons is that they could check both of these, and perhaps these are only for your VIP clients, which I'll show you in a second how that works. Now, if you want them to be able to check more than one box, you do use a box. If you want the multi-choice, I think this is a misnomer on here, because you can only choose one of these. It's going to force them to choose one, and there's sometimes when you only want them to choose one. So those are the main differences on there. You want to title your form. It will automatically title it what you've put on here, and you can also put a form description in there if you want to. So let's see what the resulting form looks like. Something like this. Now, yes, I made this pretty, and let's show you how to do that very easily. So you can go to the color palette over here, and we can change that as easy as this. You can play around with these. They've got preset pictures in here, so I use the candy one because it's giveaways. You can also upload your own photos in here, which is really nice. So we'll go ahead and select that one. There we go. And it's just changed it automatically to give a nicer looking form. Now you see that I've got email address in here and registering for. I think we didn't talk about making those. Let's go ahead and edit this in here. So what you want to do on these, you might want something as a forced answer on here. So where you see these little asterisks, let's go back there for a second. So look on phone, for example, you can see this little asterisk. It goes away when I actually click on it. So you can see the little asterisk right here on the name. The way you do that is to do this. So you click on required down here. You can also duplicate the questions if you want to. I find that quicker sometimes than going to the add button, and I just change whatever's in there if it's the same type of question. And those are the main things. You can add all kinds of other things, as I said before, but let's do the basics for today. So here, I'm registering for one thing. You don't want them registering for a whole bunch of things at once, maybe. And these are for your forever clients. So, sorry, clicking around here. So maybe your forever clients might want to register for both of these. Name, phone, email, that's all straightforward, obviously. Current address, now you want to verify whether they really are VIP clients if that's what you're doing. So address I bought or sold with your team name if different from above. So they've got their current address and the different name. And this one's really important. So you can give points or not give points. If you don't want to give points, we can take those off. So you can just say, I follow the XX team on all of these different places. Now the cool thing about these is they go hot when you publish the form. So if we go to preview right now, so this one is for add-ons. That gets a little more complicated, but all kinds of great add-ons you can put on there. That's the color palette we looked at. Here's the preview, and here's all kinds of other things you can do. So let's click on preview, and you'll see down here these are hot links. So this is great publicity for you to say, hey, I'm following, gosh, look, they're on all these different places, and you'll definitely get some more interaction on your social media that way. Hope that helps. I think we went through everything other than the actual responses. So now we're back on the editing page of the form, and if I click on responses, you can see obviously there's no responses yet because we just made this. When you do have a response, they'll drop into this sheet. It will make it automatically for you if you forget. Don't worry about that. So we want to create a new spreadsheet. You can select an existing one if you want to, but usually you're going to be creating a new spreadsheet. So now I can actually click on this little icon in here and go to the spreadsheet. Now, obviously there's no notes in here right now. I'll just wrap that text to make it a little easier. Here's the wrap text button. And the cool thing is you can put notes on here, and you can put added to CRM, whatever your CRM is, and you put date in there. So somebody actually puts a date, notes on here. You can make this pretty if you want to. So this is all from the actual form itself. I'm doing this so you can see where I'm getting it from. I'm doing it quickly, but that's a great thing about a video. You can pause it, and then the notes that you're adding make a different color so you can see where that starts and stops. It looks really ugly, but you get the picture. And then when they fill in, it will give you a timestamp, and all of their data will be in here. So for example, you could take a particular event that they're registering for, go ahead and sort it. So you've got all the movie event together. And then you can grab all of their emails and email everybody in one go. I hope that helps. There's all kinds of things you can use it for. I even use it for my holiday list when I'm asking people to update their addresses. So they're all in one place and I can get them very easily. And that's the basics of creating a form.